Hi, I'm Jennifer from Adult Services. Many of us feel the need to keep a journal, writing down notes from daily life in order to preserve memories or to make sense of our world. And while I love buying beautiful blank books for keeping my journal, it's a habit that can get expensive really quickly. Instead, I've learned how to make some of my own blank journals with some basic sewing and crafting skills, and I hope to share some of those skills with you in this bookmaking video series. It's really easy to stitch together a basic little journal made just from regular paper and either cardstock or decorative paper like this. In this program, I'll go over the materials you need to make one for yourself, then show you step by step how to make the journal. In no time, you'll have your own little book for taking notes or writing your journal whenever or wherever you like. Let's get started. To start with, you'll want 3 or 4 sheets of paper. Your standard 8.5 by 11 will do. And cut them in half crosswise so that your pages are about 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches. These are a little bit smaller, and I don't have as many pages for this booklet, but that's the general idea. You'll also want a cover, and you can either use decorative paper, it's a little bit thicker than your regular paper, or cardstock. With this, you want to cut it about 1/4 inch larger all the way around. If you put these together, you'll see there's just a little bit of overlap here with the cover. You'll also want some large paper clips, and I've found that these plastic-coated paper clips are much easier to use. They slip on and off very easily. You'll want a ruler and either a large needle or an awl or a beading awl to make the holes for sewing the journal together. And then you'll need a needle and some thread and scissors. First, you'll want to fold your pages in half very evenly. And if you've got more pages, then you're going to want to fold them in 2 separate bundles. And then open them up and put them together. Same thing with the cover. You'll just want to fold it in half, crease it, and then open it up. And you'll put the fold of the pages right into the fold of the cover. Open the pages all the way to the middle. There we go. And we're going to secure all the layers together with the paper clips. I usually do 2 on each side just to keep it secure. So it ends up looking like that. Now, before you stitch the holes, because you're going to be poking all the way through, it's helpful to slip a piece of cardboard underneath. Then we're going to take the ruler and find the midpoint. So let's see. This is 5 inches. So 2.5 inches is going to be the middle. Let's go ahead and just poke the hole in there and poke it all the way through. And then you want 2 holes on either side of the middle, evenly spaced apart. And then we'll come back to the other side, poke them in here. It can help to kind of wiggle your awl or your needle to get that hole a little bit larger. If you have a little trouble pushing the needle through, this is going to make it a little easier. All right, so we've got the 5 holes and it's ready to sew. Now we're going to take the needle and some thread and you want about 3 times the length of this for your thread. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and a little extra. And cut that. And we'll go ahead and thread the needle, hopefully. You don't put a knot in this, and you're going to do the knot at the very end, so I will show you how to do that. So we start from the middle. You've got the inside facing you, not the cover. And you go down the middle hole, pull it through, and leave a little tail here on the outside. You hang on to that and pull that tight. And then go up through the next hole. You see, we're just going one over. Pull that up, pull it snug. And then the end hole, you go down. Okay, so it's just down, up, down. And you're going to come back. That second hole, come up. And we jump over the middle hole, over to the second one on the other side. Back up the end. Down the next one. And then finally we come back up the middle. And at this point, we tie the knot. I usually like to tie a couple of knots in there just so it's a little extra secure. Then you trim the threads. And it's stitched together. So it was down the middle, up, down, back up, over, down, up, down, and up. And that way you're getting stitching on this side and on this side. So you just take the paper clips off. It's all stitched together. Crease your fold again. And your journal is done. That's all there is to it. You can get a little more elaborate with more pages. You could do a cover where you collage the front. It's all up to you, but that's the basic, and that's what we're going to build on in the next couple of videos. So I hope you have fun trying this at home, and I'll see you around the next time. Thanks!